Hi, and welcome to the Interlacements tutorial on adding beads to your beaded scarf kit. When you open up your beaded scarf kit, you will find that the beads are connected in a loop as such. There are 6 strands that you need to divide. For time convenience, I have already divided up the 6 strands for you. You will untie the ends and you will lay them out on a flat surface, preferably away from children and small animals. You will tape them down so the beads do not leave the string. I will now show you how to add the beads onto your ribbon or your tiny toes yarn. Take your yarn and lay it flat on the surface. Take a piece of tape and place it down so your yarn is nice and sturdy. Take your white yarn, make a 4, wrap around, tie a knot. The white string must be tied around your yarn. If your yarn is tied around the white string, the beads will not pass through. At this time, remove the tape and gently start to move the beads down towards the end where the tip and the 2 strings meet. Only use a few beads at a time. Have them pass through. You may have to tug. I recommend doing 1 to 3 beads at a time. As you pull your beads through the knot, you will have to pull your beads back further onto your bobbin. This is to provide more room for beads. You will be stringing approximately 1,000 beads onto your project. As you can see, a couple beads fell off, and we will get to later in this tutorial on how to solve the wandering away bead problem. Until then, put those beads aside. Once you finish emptying a string, gently tug on the string to take it off. Discard the yarn. Remove another piece of tape. Gently bring up some beads and repeat the process. Gently placing down a piece of tape to stabilize your yarn. Wrapping your white string around your yarn like a 4. Make a knot. Hold the ends and start bringing beads down. Be careful not to tug on this white string, as your tape may come loose and beads may come off your live string on the other side. Again, if you find that some beads fall off your string, put them to the side and stay tuned on how to solve those wandering away beads. We will show you in this tutorial how to get rid of these beads and get them onto your yarn. First, you're going to need an eyelet needle. It's a very thin needle, as you can see. You can purchase it at any craft store. They're fairly cheap. Once you have purchased an eyelet needle, you will take the eyelet needle and you will hold it so the tip is facing the ceiling. You will take your yarn and you will hook it through the eyelet needle. Next, you will pick up a bead and you will string it through your eyelet needle. Do a couple at a time if you like, usually no more than 3. Gently pull through and the beads will go on to the yarn. Again, I want to remind you that this part of the beading process is normal. Sometimes beads tend to fall, even if we're very careful. Once you get all the beads onto the yarn, pull the yarn and have them join with the rest of your beads. Then you will be ready to knit your beaded scarf pattern. If you like knitting with beads and you would like to learn more,